God's message for you today. Watch this video till the end and get God's blessing. Are you ready to hear the most powerful message of your life? Listen closely, because what I'm about to share will ignite your spirit, lift your soul, and shift your destiny forever. Tonight is not like any other night. Tonight, heaven is opening its gates wide, and God is sending you a direct, undeniable message. Your wait is over. Yes, the tears you've cried in silence, the battles you fought in secret, the prayers you whispered when no one was watching, all of it has been seen, heard, and accounted for. God is declaring that your season of waiting is coming to an end, and the life-changing breakthrough you've been longing for is arriving tonight. Let me take you on a journey through the valleys of uncertainty and the peaks of unwavering faith. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast desert, parched and weary, wondering if the oasis you've dreamed of is real or just a mirage. You've walked this path for so long that your footsteps feel etched into the sands of time. But tonight, something is different. A gentle breeze stirs, carrying with it the unmistakable scent of rain. It's as if the heavens themselves are whispering, "Hold on, your promise is just ahead." Think back to the moments when you felt forgotten, when the silence was deafening and hope seemed like a distant memory. Remember the nights when you looked up at the stars, questioning if your prayers were reaching beyond the ceiling. Those moments were not wasted. They were a testament to your resilience. God was there, shaping you, molding you, preparing you for a blessing so great that it could only be delivered at the perfect time. And that time is now. Picture this: a seed planted deep in the soil. For months it lies hidden, buried in darkness. To the outside world it looks as though nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, something extraordinary is taking place. Roots are reaching downward, searching for sustenance, anchoring the seed in unseen strength. The soil, though heavy, dark, and sometimes suffocating, is nurturing it, providing the very nutrients it needs to thrive. That seed in its hidden state is alive with potential, brimming with the promise of what is to come. It is not just dormant, it is being prepared. Imagine the seed's journey. At first it feels isolated, as though the world has forgotten it exists. The darkness is all-encompassing, and the weight of the soil feels unbearable at times. But slowly, imperceptibly, life begins to stir. The seed's outer shell cracks open, a sign of transformation and growth. What was once confined and limited is now expanding, pushing through the boundaries that once held it captive. The roots stretch further, deeper, finding sources of nourishment that will sustain the seed through the trials ahead. It's a process of breaking and building, of struggle and strength. Now picture yourself as that seed. Every tear you've cried has not been wasted. They have watered the ground of your life, softening the soil and making it fertile for growth. Every trial you faced has been like the soil's weight, pressing down on you, but also grounding you, anchoring you in faith, perseverance, and resilience. In those moments of darkness, when it seemed like nothing was happening, God was at work. He was nurturing you, shaping you, and preparing you for a breakthrough that would not only change your life, but also inspire others. Think about the significance of roots. They are unseen, hidden beneath the surface, yet they are vital. They provide stability in the storm, a foundation that allows the plant to stand tall even when the winds rage. In the same way, the challenges you have endured have strengthened your spiritual roots. They have deepened your character, fortified your faith, and prepared you to flourish in the light. Your trials have given you depth, making you unshakable in the face of adversity. And then comes the appointed time, the moment when all that hidden growth, all that unseen preparation, bursts forth into the light. The seed, once buried and overlooked, becomes a flourishing plant, vibrant and full of life. It reaches toward the heavens, a testament to the power of perseverance and the faithfulness of the one who nurtured it. That is where you are headed. The darkness you've endured is giving way to light. The weight you've carried is transforming into strength. The waiting is over, and now you are about to bloom. This blooming is not just about outward success or visible achievements. It is about stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. It's about realizing that every part of your journey, even the painful, hidden, and difficult parts, was essential to your growth. It's about embracing the truth. It's about embracing the truth that God's timing is perfect and that He has been working all things together for your good. The beauty of your bloom is a reflection of the care, love, and intention that God has poured into your life. So as you prepare to step into this new season, remember the journey of the seed. Remember that the darkness was not a place of abandonment, but a place of preparation. Remember that the weight of the soil was not meant to crush you, but to strengthen you. And remember that the blooming is just the beginning. Once the seed bursts forth into the light, it continues to grow, to reach new heights, and to bear fruit that blesses others. Your life, like that seed, is destined to flourish in ways that will leave you and those around you in awe. God is saying, I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you. I have been working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail, aligning every circumstance, and preparing every person who will play a role in your breakthrough. Can you feel it? The shift in the atmosphere? It's as if the very fabric of the universe is moving to bring you into alignment with your destiny. A story of divine promotion. Let's take a moment to reflect on the story of Joseph, sold into slavery by his own brothers, thrown into prison for a crime he didn't commit. It seemed as though his dreams were shattered, but God had a plan. Every setback was a setup for a comeback. When the time was right, Joseph went from the prison to the palace in a single day. That same God who lifted Joseph is the one who is lifting you tonight. This is not just a word of encouragement. This is a divine proclamation over your life. Chains are breaking, burdens are lifting, and opportunities are aligning in ways you could never imagine. God is saying, I have seen your faith. I have seen your endurance. Now I will reward you openly for what you endured in private. You may be wondering, how will this happen? Let me tell you, it's not your job to figure out the how. That's God's job. Your job is to trust, to believe, and to prepare. Get ready because the doors that were locked tight are about to swing open. The mountain that seemed immovable is being cast into the sea. The favor of God is surrounding you like a shield, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. David's calling and yours. Think about the story of David. He was just a shepherd boy, overlooked and underestimated, but God saw his heart. When the time came, David was anointed king, proving that God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Tonight, God is calling you. He's calling you to step into your purpose, to embrace the promises He has spoken over your life, and to walk boldly into the destiny He has prepared for you. You will receive news tonight that will confirm this very message. It could be a phone call, an email, or a sudden revelation. But mark my words, it is coming. This is your sign to prepare for the blessing you've prayed for, the miracle you've waited for, and the transformation you've believed in. Your life is about to change in ways that will leave you speechless. And this isn't just a fleeting moment. This is the beginning of a new chapter, a real-life testimony. Let me tell you about a woman I once heard of. She was at the end of her rope, facing a mountain of debt and struggling to provide for her children. Every door seemed closed, every opportunity out of reach. But one night she received a phone call that changed everything. A distant relative she hadn't spoken to in years left her an inheritance she never expected. In an instant, her life was transformed. That's the kind of sudden, life-changing good news that God is preparing for you. Remember, God's timing is perfect, and His plans for you are greater than anything you could dream of. To truly understand this, think of the intricate weaving of a master artisan, threading each piece with care and intention. Every step of your journey has been part of a divine design. The moments you cried, the nights you waited, and the days you held on. These were all pieces of a puzzle coming together to create a picture more magnificent than you could imagine. So rejoice, because tonight the heavens are moving on your behalf, orchestrating miracles, aligning opportunities, and opening doors that no man can shut. Nothing will ever be the same again. Stand firm in your faith, even when the world shakes around you. Faith is the anchor that keeps you steady in the storm. And tonight, that anchor is being strengthened as God declares that the breakthrough is here. Imagine a dam holding back a mighty river. For years, it has seemed unmovable, impenetrable. But tonight, that dam is breaking, and the floodgates of blessing are opening, rushing into your life with a force that will sweep away every obstacle, every doubt, and every delay. Celebrate in advance because the victory is already won. Picture a soldier returning home from battle, not with wounds of defeat, but with the triumphant spoils of victory. That soldier is you. Tonight you are stepping into the fullness of what God has promised, into the joy of knowing that all things truly work together for your good. And when the news comes, when the blessing manifests, when the answer arrives, don't forget to give glory to the one who made it all possible. Picture yourself lifting your hands in gratitude, your heart overflowing with praise as you acknowledge the one who turned your mourning into dancing, your waiting into rejoicing, and your trial into testimony. Tonight is your night. Your wait is over. Open your heart, lift your hands, and receive the life-changing message that God has delivered straight to you. This is your moment, your miracle, your divine destiny unfolding before your very eyes. Get ready because the best is yet to come. Subscribe to the channel now for upcoming God's messages.